Hello everyone, my name is Notepad Anon and I write games for fun. So what are we doing tonight? Well, this popped up. How are y'all doing? It's Notepad After Dark. You know how it goes. So, this is a thing that popped up. I learned about it a few days ago. I've been meaning to do it, but this is PocketQuest 2022. You may be asking, Notepad, what is PocketQuest 2022? And it's a game jam by DriveThruRPG. So I do this and you get to see into the everlasting nightmare void in which we all reside in. Let me just do 1, 2, 3. Where's the ever-loving nightmare void? Nightmare void. Okay, there we go. PocketQuest popped up and it's a game jam from DriveThru. You have everything right here, including like palettes, including like you have a bunch of documentation, pretty much everything you could think about. And it's like, okay, all right. Like, if you've ever just seen something before and you're like, oh, well, one Bookshelf Incorporated is actually DriveThruRPG. That's the company that owns DriveThru. And do they have anything else? No, these are just a bunch of things that they just happen to own and happen to publish. Hottest title, gift card, Game Master, gift card. Yeah. What the hell's this? Product promotion points. Oh. But yeah, DriveThru, this is like their first big thing about announcing to become a game designer. So kids, you wanna be a game designer with me? All right. Now, the rule, this is all you get. You get a single page worth of stuff to work with, and it's like, all right. They do give you a lot of stuff, and let me see. These are just all the things. It's like, let me open this up here real fast. I gotta open everything up. This is a late night stream, otherwise known as there's nothing planned. Now, the big thing is, here's how to earn PocketQuest badges. Because you want to, so, find badge graphics. So I did it. Complete the game gen. Made your first sale. Sell 10 copies. Earn my first review. Yeah, if you do this, you can put on the PocketQuest official things. It's like, all right, here's the color palette for everything. It's like, okay. All right, Pog. Like, we're pogging now. All right, cool. We got a color palette. Let me see if I can bring up the, like, when they say, like, you get social media graphics, these things are fucking huge. I can't really go over them right now. There's just a lot of them, and they give you all for all the badges as well as some promo. Let me bring up. Now, this is. You give me 1 second. I have to open up Affinity to show everybody this. Apparently, I'm missing all of the fonts. So. Yeah. Here, let me just open up. We'll go to. Where is it? Window capture. Not that. Window capture. Oh no, everything is falling apart. Affinity Publisher. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is the Affinity Publisher document they give us. Like right here. Because this is the, yeah, here's the back cover, and here's where you can put all your badges. Which I'm like, all right, cool. All right, that's neat. Yeah, so what are actually the requirements? First time support. Now, right here, to help you get started in creating and marketing your game. That's why I'm like a little bit like, I have a strange feeling that they have I'm not going to say necessarily a algorithm in place, but I think they probably have something to say, if you do put in the PocketQuest thing, you're going to get a little bit higher promoted than others. Featuring submissions on the front page, newsletters, social media pages. So how do you upload this? I already have a publisher thing. You can download Boots and Mud from there. Now, the big thing is, these are the rules. So, rules light should be no longer than 20 pages, are concise and easy to learn. Now, the theme is summer camp. Anything goes as long as it's inspired by the theme. These have to be done by August 1st. So, roughly speaking, there's 2 months effectively to do this. And you have to always use hashtag PocketQuest during everything, and you have the optional template. So they're optional templates, luckily. And that's it. And ambulance just drove by. So pretty much the only big thing here that's kind of a takeaway is, one, it has to be 20 pages. That's a fairly important note. So like let's just put that down. Like, this has to be 20 pages. As well as being summer camp themed. So generally speaking, I got no fucking ideas right now, everybody. I hate to break it to you, I got nothing. The problem is, like, the summer camp theme for me threw me for a goddamn loop. I'm like, no goddamn idea. I am lost. I am confused, and I am thinking, like, what can we do? Because here's the thing. Here's the issue. This is the Notepad 411. The obvious answer. Now, the obvious answer is a horror. That's the first one. It's Jason. It's your Friday the 13th. That's the obvious first answer. And I think then we're going to get the comfy ones, which are like standard comfy Lamau. Like, I think those two are going to be the most common. Those are the ones we're going to see the most of. Simply because those are like the two immediate one. Yeah, they haven't released anything saying they own everything because they want you to upload it to your publisher page. Which is like, okay, and they want you to make sales on it. That's the part that's really weird to me. Because I don't know, here's the thing, does making it like pay what you want count as a sale? I would say it counts as a sale, but they don't really clarify that. Or do you have to like exchange money? Now, right here for like core wise, I am debating on what to do. Because again, I don't want to do horror. That's one. No horror. And you say, well, that's a weird restriction. And the answer is because it's going to be common. I have a strange feeling it's going to be very common. And I don't want to go comfy because I don't know how to make things. I don't know how to make this comfy without making it absurdly light to the point where it's not a game. Because, again, we got 20 fucking pages. This is not a lot, guys. Boys, this is not a lot. Generally speaking, I'm going to aim for about 15 pages. That's going to be my goal. Why? Because it's always good to have a few pages as like a leeway. And this is, mind you, this is 20 pages total. So this isn't like front cover, front cover, and then we can say like credits page, credits, table of contents, meat, and then like back page. So generally speaking, we have about 18 pages without covers. Not including the covers, which is already like, damn, we are real fucking tight right now. Like, damn. All right. Even my lightest games are like 30 pages. Those are like my light games. So it's like one thing already with this. I'm going to tell you this right now. No tables. Tables are going to eat page space. We cannot. No tables. 0 tables. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go on an adventure together, everybody. We are going to try to find out what we can find on PocketQuest. Because here's all the things what we need. So like, let's see. Is there any other notes that we should know about? Can I design OSR content for a community content program? What about my own system? Should be standalone games. If you have a rules light base system that can be included as part of the page limit, that is totally okay. Can I use someone else's rules light system, e.g. powered by the apocalypse? I like how they have to address that. That's a big for me. And I'll check the website details about permissions. Yeah, okay. As if you have permission, okay, so there's gonna be a shit ton of SRD content. I can guarantee you, there's going to be at least one Lumen game. Dungeon Masters Guild. I am the community manager for Dungeon Masters Guild. Tell me more about Dungeon Masters Guild. Let's see. So let's do a little bit of looking around. Also, I've been debating on actually doing for like instead of doing itch.io, just going on here just to see what's new out, just to see what I can find. Going to DriveThru, because there's a lot of shit on DriveThru that's nowhere else. Like the fucking Terminator RPG. I forgot the Terminator RPG is coming out. So let's do PocketQuest. What are people talking about? Let's do PocketQuest DriveThru. Let's see, what are people talking about? Like, God, we gotta go to fucking Geek Native. Let's go to Twitter. Like, details. Because let's see, it's hashtag PocketQuest. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of. Oh, there's a lot of PocketQuest of the mobile game. You didn't think about this one very much. Oh, my brothers, you didn't think about this, did you, very much? Themed around, let's see. Yeah, they Oh no, they didn't think this one through. Someone did. Okay, everybody, let's play it. I want to. All right, everybody, let's play. This is coming from someone who was in public relations for a while, who understands some of the basic nuances. Rule one. Always check the name. Always check the name. Double check the name. Look for acronyms. Look for anything like that. The problem here now is anytime someone types in hashtag PocketQuest, they're going to get this. This is a fucking mobile game. Alright, yeah, my brilliant plan did not pan out here very well. I can tell you that much. Wink. Okay. Yeah, we are going to be using 8-point font fucking columns. They did 11 by 17 pages. It's going to be comically large. It's going to be great. See, if I wanted to be real pretentious, now this would be like ultimate pretentious nightmare mode, is I would make it not 7 by 11. It would be 8.5. It would be 8.5 by 5 by 5. It has to be 6 by 9. All right, it has to be 6 by 9. But that means we can make it. Can we make it smaller? Let's see. Is there any requirement? Where are you seeing the requirements for size? Because I'm assuming somebody also had my similar idea. If you guys can find anything, I haven't really looked into this too much. To be honest, this is like the first time I'm like really sitting down live and like going into it. They have fanatical. Wait, what? Fandom, which is okay. Let's see. Like other markets now, coordinating effort to jam. First PocketQuest. RPG is straightforward. Virtual tabletops sell rule books and supplements directly. D&D does Beyond 2, not been sold. Fandom, which uses D&D Beyond, still has a marketplace. It's the computer game marketplace. Adopts indie TTRPGs and easily put together bundles and jams. In fact, many would consider itch to be the home of jams. Fuck you. No such place. Let's see. Starter kits. Yeah, so again, this got announced a few days ago. I'm not seeing jack shit currently. Okay. Okay, so this is it. Some highlight. Jam includes free starter kit. Affinity template looks like rather nifty for a 6x9 note booklet. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't look like there's a requirement for 6x9, but that's what the rule book is. That's what I'm seeing here, Ethical. So it's not a requirement. It is, however, probably heavily suggested. So I'm probably going to heavily suggest to keep it at 6x9. So unfortunately, I can't do that. So it's gonna be 6x9. Let's see. I have to go to fucking Reddit. God, I hate Reddit so much. We have anything here about no. Sir, RPG design. Month ago, simple RPGs. Okay, yeah. So nothing here. It hasn't even been posted in RPG design. This is never a good thing. I just look down here. Explore these posts. Are you tired of charity RPG bundles? 149. People do bad. DriveThruRPG hacked. Awesome. Poggers. Yeah, so PocketQuest. So this is all back. This is all from last year. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. When I use the link to participate, I get sent to the German language version of your site. Oh, all right. We've got some stuff we're working on. Let's see what people are working on. into quest writing? The fuck is quest writing? Oh Jesus. Okay, so designer diary. Let's do a little. What are you looking for? What you talking about? What I'm also, the publisher's been asking game jam format for a while, and we got one. We don't know what the DriveThruRPG is working about. 3 deep, open content license. Shut up. I do not give a shit. GL. Hack 3 deep. You can, so it looks like this guy's just going to use his own game. I'm not seeing jack shit. Yeah, I'm not seeing jack diddly shit on what people are doing. Let's think. Where else would we look? Thank you very much, Linguistic Scavenger. That's a big thank you from the bottom of my cold dead fucking heart. That's all I can really say. Like right now, I am just staring at this like, what the fuck do I do with this PocketQuest thing? Like summer camps? Like, here's the thing. First thought in my mind, Psychonauts. That's the first thought in my noggin zone. We go Psychonauts because that's what actually the first Psychonauts game is based on. It's like a summer camp. Cool, we can do that. We're making it work. However, I don't believe that's the right answer. I think that's the odd one. So I need to think of what would be a good thing to put in. What would be a good way of making a summer camp themed game? Like, let's just get a 25 by 39 inch document on an Affinity. Have no fear. Yeah, here's my 1-page RPG. Slap. Need a fucking poster for it. Have fun, everybody. Fuck you. So, what we're looking at really is, so immediately, kind of top of my head, if you've got an idea, shout it out aggressively. Just go for it. I'm swinging to the moon. So we can do something like, okay, we got our basic one. We got horror. We've got comfy. We've got Psychonauts. I like Psychonauts. It's a cool game. Played it when I was like 12. I'm like, all right. What else are we looking for? What else are we thinking? Fat Camp. Okay, we've got Fat Camp. We like Fat Camp. Thinking about Fat Camp. What do you even fucking do there? Now, mind you, here's the big thing, everybody. This is the thing I have to kind of address to. I have to address to you and once to me, and we gotta like kind of deal with it. We're dealing with DriveThru here. We gotta be normie. We gotta tone down our like. We gotta think normie. And I think that's one of the issues here too. We can't go weird and wacky. We can't get too weird and too wacky. Like, because this is going on DriveThru, which I think will be another interesting little challenge just for us. Superhero. Okay, that's another one. We got another one. Superhero Summer Camp. See, what I was thinking, like in my kind of like my general idea was like summer camp. No, bad. That's Ironside. They will hunt you down like a fucking dog. Like summer camp for things that aren't normally associated, that aren't strictly summer camp material. So it was like, okay, like superhero summer camp. You're all superheroes going to summer camp and having a fun time. Cool. We can work with this. Like, that's what like Psychonauts is like. You're a bunch of psychics going to You're a bunch of psychics going to it. Okay, actually, Ironside, don't you worry. We can work with this. We can do, there we go. Battle Royale summer camp. There we go. 1v all. All right. Cool. We can work with this. Now, mind you, we just need a theme right now. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk. I'm going to send a query out to the gods. Let's send it out to the Discord. So let's do at here. Summer camp game idea. Summer camp TTRPG game ideas question mark go live on stream, answer or repair. Okay, so let's just send that out. 39 people are getting that here, including all of you. So again, if we go into that, because like luckily, here's the thing, they also don't stipulate this. It's just summer camp related. That's all it has to be. So I mean, we can work with like we can work with camp counselors, like right off the bat. We're camp counselors, cool. We can also work and kids. So that's the big thing. We can work with both. And now kids, and I mean like I'm talking like young to like teenagers. Beach episode update for Satan War Snakeskin. Manly, no, I can't do that. It has to be an original game. That's the problem. If I didn't have to make an original game, I think I can make this work pretty easily. It has to be an original one. So I'm thinking there's a few ideas somewhere in there. So like, luckily again, we can kind of shake it up a little bit here. Now, here's a fun thing. If I didn't even have to make a role-playing game or something like that, I could see about like making like a weird board game, but I don't think that's going to be appreciated if I make like, here's a 10-page little rule book for a board game that you have to do. Haha, I've gotten around it for my really complicated board game that I put all the things on the fucking board. Fortnite camp cuddle theme. No Fortnite. No fucking Fortnite. My friend plays Fortnite all the time. That's his like go-to game, and he still offends me to my very core. So let's think. You know what? I know what I'll do. I'll also ask the perverts. The perverts might have ideas. So, systems and brew. Summer camp TTRPG ideas. Summer camp TTRPG game ideas. Let's go. Zany Scooby-Doo adventure. All right. Scooby-Doo adventure. Scooby-Doo Adventures Summer Camp Edition. Okay. Dollar store Baywatch. We are not doing an update to fucking Satan War Snakeskin, guys. We can't do that. We aren't making one. Even though that would be hilarious. Like, I showed a filter for languages. It still only shows me German. I kind of want to tell this guy, like, make sure that you're on, like, the right site. Why do I click on that? Oh, hello. Okay, let me see. Like, let's think. Like, what would be... Your site is only displaying in German. No, it's still German. He's trying his best, but it won't let him go ahead. He's right here now. Oh, goodness. So, let's do summer camp. Weird. Actually, you know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. We're going to TV tropes, everybody. Here's fucking TV tropes. We've gotten desperate now. So let's see. Okay, Camp murdered camp. Okay, well, that's horror. Okay. Camp management. Monster Girl Summer Camp. That's gonna... Guys, still, 20 fucking pages. I gotta work with you. 20 pages. That's all I got. 20 pages. I got like 18 pages. And that ain't a lot, guys. Pirate RPG, where only means being able to captain for any prolonged period of time, is either uninterrupted plundering or a lot of plank walks for the right people. What does that have to do with summer camp, Manly? Not the gay Navy RPG. We are not doing In the Navy, the role-playing game. See, what I can do, you know what we'll do? Summer camps, like, let's see, let's do summer camps, actually, scouts across the world. There we go. Scouting around the world. World scouting. World Organization Scout Movement. Let's do countries with scouting. Scouting country. You want to go to the Boy Scouts? See, the thing is, we have like the Soviet Young Pioneers. If I really want to, we can get really cursed. Okay, if we want to get really cursed. Now, any of you who are Eastern European may know where actually this came from. This is Everlasting Summer. This is a Russian visual novel. This is a Russian visual novel. This is a Russian visual novel that goes from 0 to 100 very fucking quickly, and it's actually very good. It is also really jank, and it's great. I don't know what you're talking about. It's great. It is janky as fuck, but it's the kind of jank that I can get behind. It's... Yeah, this is also one of the very few endings where you can get to the full everybody ending. Full harem ending is not only accepted, but it's expected. Like, do we just go like say fuck it and make the Young Pioneers RPG? See, again, but we gotta keep it normie. Keep it normie notepad. Gotta remember that. Gotta keep everything nice and simple. Scouts across the multiverse. Okay, actually, we can work with that. We can do space camp. Literally. Space summer camp. Literally. Okay, alright, we're making progress. Boys. So let's... Serious, literal summer camp. Alright, okay, we can go, orc summer raiding camp. All right. Okay, that kind of goes into the battle royale. So we're getting a little bit more battle royale-esque. All right. Let's check the other servers. Let's do DriveThruRPG is doing a game jam with the theme of quote summer camp. Let's see. Slasher movies. See what I mean? Every single one of these fuckers go straight for horror. First thing that pops up every time. Let's see. What do people do at summer camp? Sex and get murdered. That is not incorrect. Let's see. Fortnite Battle Royale. Honestly, not that surprise. could do a Percy Jackson art, like Percy Jackson. I've never read the Percy Jackson books, but all right, that's a demigod summer camp. That kind of puts into summer camp for things that aren't strictly summer camp material. All right, poggers. I got 20. I got 18 pages here, brother. Like, okay, so all right, let's kind of shrink it down. Let's say, because like this is the young pioneers. The young pioneers were effectively the scouts for the Soviet Union. They ran for a very long time, actually. These were effectively the boy and girl scouts of the Soviet Union. As you can tell, like I have the signature thing here, and it was like how to be a good communist and how to survive and all that. It's exactly what you fucking think about it. Yeah, or there are apparently some, like there are still apparently pioneer organizations. Yeah, it was a pioneer. Yeah, apparently there are still pioneer movements in like I think they just probably took out the Lenin section. So like what would be the Young Pioneer Tours, Pioneer Organization, Pioneers. Let's see, summer camp for things that don't go to summer camp. Summer without camps and a big budget. What can I do instead of summer camp? Oh, that's a virtual camps. Ugh! I ever do that? I don't even like going to camps. Summer camp sucks. You gotta always remember that. Summer camp sucks. Let's see. Horror makes Scooby-Doo themed romp. Perhaps Cortex Prime if you have the time. The system lends itself to anything really if you just want a normal summer camp without any supernatural shenanigans. Let's do the prophecy or something else sinister. Think of the movie Cabin in the Woods. So okay, so it's sinister, sad things. Someone just suggested Night Shift. Night Shift is a cool idea. Definitely not Night Shift. All right, let's put that down there. Shift. And let's see what the other pornos saying. Nothing of value. Cool. We can do this. It's fine for tween writing. The thing was, when Percy Jackson came out, I have felt like I had like graduated past it. I was like, I don't really care about this. I was reading adult books, like the pissy and shitty one, otherwise known as Game of Thrones. Let's see, scouting organizations. Actually, I'm wondering, Chinese scouts. Scouts of China. Apparently, the Scouts of China are a thing. Okay. The Scout Association of Hong Kong. Okay, so there is apparently a world movement for these. Like, the Scouts never had a... Wait, so is the National Scouting Association of the Republic of China in Taiwan. Scouting in mainland China. Okay, so scouting isn't even a thing in China. The Scout Association, the Rover Scouts. Let's see, not affiliated. It was ended by the government. Let's see. So there was one beaver colony. God, they make it sound... Boy Scouts of Manchukuo. Okay, so this is the post 1949. Currently, one movement, one national council, 2 regional councils. We'll do my best. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so they don't have like their own like without scouting. Korean Scouts. Yeah, the Korea Scout Association of South Korea and Laos. One of only 4 of the world's independent countries that do not have scouting. What are the 4 places that don't have let's see. Scouting in the Antarctic. Scouting in Western Sahara. I like it. The Vatican City doesn't have one. North Korea doesn't have one. Cuba doesn't have one. The People's Republic technically doesn't have one, but does. And Andorra apparently does have one. Oh boy. Oh boy, everybody. It's time for scouting in Somalia. You learn something new every day, don't you? Let's see. Like, let's see. What was the most recent one? The Solomon Islands, the Afghanistan Scout Association joined in 2020. Everybody, awesome. Poggers, we did it, boys. There was no scouting. Let's see. Do we have anything to work with? Base system summer camp against rival summer camp. So we have summer camp versus summer camp. Base system should focus on summer camp games against other rival summer camps, with supplements will have horror, comedy, drama, anime, and other dumb things. You can sell for $50 a piece. All of it is 5e compatible. Thanks, RMP. Very helpful. Look. Yeah, it was kind of that weird time for me when Percy Jackson and stuff like that. I was like, I want to read adult stuff. I want to read not kid stuff. That was me. But I was also I was the smart guy who read the big books. And so it was a little bit of societal pressure for me to read the big stuff. And I think I was on like book 3 of fucking Game of Thrones or some stupid shit. And I was like, oh god, no. Let's see. What are we working on here? So, you know what? Roll it back. PocketQuests. What do we have anything else to really work with? So let's actually take stock of our notes here, really, shall we? Here's our notes. This is what we're working with currently. We have the obvious answer of horror, which we can just do legally distinct Jason. But I don't think horror would fit perfectly. Actually, I should say supernatural horror. I think that's a no-no. I don't think we need supernatural horror. I don't think that's the correct answer. Fat camp, I'm going to get crucified if I even touch that with a... Orc summer raiding camp, we could make it work. However, I would need... the only issue with the Orc summer raiding camp is that I don't know how stringent they're going to be with the rules. That's one of the issues too, because it's a very broad one. It just says summer camps, and that can mean a lot of different things. It could literally just be a camp that happens to be taking place during the summer, which I guess that could work, but I have a feeling they have a dedicated idea what they're talking about. Like they know, everyone knows what it's supposed to be. And if I could go a little bit weird, it would literally be just a camp during the summer. That's what I would do. And we can have a lot more freedom to kind of move around with, but we're sticking to the theme almost directly. This is a summer camp. Gonna pay me to read Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones isn't bad. Like I think people shit on Game of Thrones a little bit because it hasn't come out forever. But generally, the books are fine. I like them. Percy Jackson Demigod Summer Camp. I'm gonna scrap this idea simply because I don't know Percy Jackson that well, and I don't think, even if I did, I don't think I could fit it in 18 pages. Trust me, the rest of this is already very tight. We'll just say that. Any other ideas? Well, I just don't like reading fantasy. Okay, I understand that. Fantasy. I've read a few there was one book. Oh God, what was the name of that book? Oh, I don't have it anymore. I bought it at a convention because I felt bad for the woman. There was one book I read. It was a fantasy novel, and I remember after I read that, I have not read fantasy since then, just because I'm like, nope, can't do it anymore. Read a lot of modern stuff, a lot of little stuff, like can never read that one again, because it broke me on fantasy, because it was, the entire idea was that, like, here's your special cool OC, and your special cool OC had magic powers, but she was being locked away with her family, her adopted family, in the spooky dome of protection fantasy edition, because she had fantasy stuff. I'm trying to remember the plot of this book from memory because I read it on a plane. And you have the spooky book, you have the spooky area of fantasy. Everyone's like, oh no, I'm super scared. And then her brother then like her adopted brother like breaks his fucking neck. And the evil guys break in, and they're like, I'm gonna they are gonna kill everybody. They kill her mother and her father, and she runs away to the outside world for the first time. She's got her scary swords or whatever, and she meets handsome man number 2. Actually, I'm gonna say handsome man 1. Can't remember his fucking name, Christoph or something. It was something really dumb like that. This guy is like, oh, I'm broody, big, scary, sexy man, brooding, mysteriously brooding. And then he launches into his backstory. This book is this was a full-size book. It was like 350 pages. I would say 250 of those pages are this guy's fucking backstory of him having flashbacks. It is a flashback to the flashback. There is a double flashback in that fucking book, and they get characters' name. She gets characters' names wrong repeatedly. Like she like misspells them, her own characters' names, because none of the characters have like simple names. I remember that because it wasn't like, I think one like it wasn't like, oh, your name is Gregory. It wasn't that. It was like Gregori. Everyone, little things like that, but like every character had names that were just wrong. It was like Ethan, not Ethan with an E. You don't realize that until you start noticing she was going back and forth between the E and the A's, and like names were getting wrong. Then, okay, I'm trying to remember the rest of the plot of the book. Like the sexy brooding man, when he was a kid with all his other friends, tried to go on a magic quest to kill evil monster man, the bad guy. But then after like 4 fucking flashbacks in there, it's like, oh no, I failed, and I left one of my friends for dead, and I've always been sad about it because I'm a failure and I failed my quest. Flashback to the future. They go to the elf kingdom. They go to legally distinct Rivendell. I remember this. It's legally distinct Rivendell. They meet legally distinct Elrond, and it's like, oh, special. Here, let me use my magic stones to build super technology. It's like, oh. And then her brother comes back to life, and he has the Thuum. Yeah, that's it. He has the Thuum. He can shout and things explode. And then the book ends. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember, it's one of those things where you can never remember. I can't remember any of the characters' names. Can't remember the fucking title. I just remember me baffled by the plot, baffled by it. I'm like, I could write better shit than this. So that's why I don't read fantasy much anymore. But I'd like to get back in the fantasy books. I keep hearing there's some good ones, but mostly because people keep bothering me to read Stormlight Archives by Brian Sanderson. I keep saying no. Okay, so let's keep reducing down our little list here. I've gotten a lot of battle royale summer camps. People seems to be popular, so maybe we can do some things there. Anytime Brian Sanderson gets brought up, it is Brian Sanderson is the greatest modern fantasy author ever known to human history. And then immediately after is Brian Sanderson is the worst author known to ever breathe. And it's like, that's why I kind of want to, because there's just such a divisive opinion on it. He's the best modern fantasy author. He's awful. Yeah, okay, I can accept that. I can accept that. Camp Management TTRPG. Let's see. Camp Management TTRPG could work if I had more space. I'm going to actually put Camp Management TTRPG down here. I'm going to keep that for later. Definitely not Night Shift. I'm going to cut definitely not Night Shift, just because I have a strange feeling that Night Shift is 95% tables. I cannot put enough tables in. I just do not have enough space for that. And if I could just go to Night Shift and use those tables, it could work. But this is the important part. But I don't know if I can. I don't think the rules allow me to do that. However, it's like the rules are very DriveThruRPG. Your pitch here is not very good. I understand what you're going for here. Freedom is great and all, but you're not giving me a lot to work with. Because it looks like, yeah, it's like lighthearted fishing sim to cryptid horror game to rival campfire stories. So, alright, okay. We can go Space Camp. I think Space Camp would be a good idea in another world but we want to keep things pretty grounded. Grounded. Comfy, we can actually fold. We're going to fold Comfy into the Scooby-Doo Adventures. Young Pioneers RPG, that has a few ideas that can go very wrong or very right depending on the circumstances. Summer vs. Summer Camp, we can tie that in somewhere else. Like, we can make this as like an optional thing, maybe. Sinister Sad thing, like that kind of boils down to the Battle Royale thing. I think we can kind of mix that in there. Monster Girl Summer Camp, at this point it's just like that's just Ghoul School. Let's Ghoul School the fucking tabletop role-playing game. And do we want Ghoul School the role-playing game? Anybody remember Ghoul School, the fucking Red Shaggy adventure? I remember Red Shaggy adventures. Good times. That every Halloween, Spooktober on Co. Every Halloween. I can respect it. I can respect the hustle. Always have. So we have cut the list down pretty significantly at this point. But now we get the heart. Now I'm gonna if this was in October, Ghoul School Summer Camp, I would be down for. Like, for the few unenlightened people, like Ghoul School is technically older than I am at this point. The entire idea is that Shaggy gets drafted to teach at a school for young girls, and they're all monsters. Ooh, that's literally the movie. 1990. It's red, as you can tell. It's Red Shaggy and Scrappy's in there. Remember Scrappy? I remember Scrappy, dude. Nobody likes Scrappy. Nobody likes Scrappy. But yeah, if this was Halloween, I'd say Ghoul School Summer Camp. However, it is not Halloween. So I think we have to cut Monster Girl Summer School. Yeah, I think we got to cut that. Wow, you just unlocked some memories. Yeah, Ghoul School pops up almost like, usually it's every year. It pops up about the same time, and that's why it's kind of stuck with me. Like every now and again, I'm reminded, like, yeah, that was Red Shaggy's adventures. We all like Red Shaggy, and again, every year they pop up, and every year it's usually a dedicated batch of artists show up. And they go gamer mode. They go 250% in the amount of fetish art that is produced during 1 month is, oh, Jesus. It's like, dang, this is horrifying. But that's what occurred. Welcome to Ghoul School with Red Shaggy. Even though he has green Shaggy start there. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, okay, so we're getting there. We are slowly closing in on our goal, what the plan is. So we can cut. Do we cut Psychonauts? Do we cut Psychonauts at this point and just say we can't do Psychonauts? Or do we can fold Soviet, maybe we can do something like Soviet Super. Let's cut that. We'll do Soviet Super Science Summer Camp. Cut the cape shit. Like, yeah, this one's kind of the odd one out. I think in another world, I think it could work. That's the thing. I think in another world, it could work if I had a super system. If I had a super system, I think Superhero Summer Camp could work. So, we've officially broken it down into 3. Soviet Super Science Summer Camp, Battle Royale Summer Camp, Scooby-Doo Adventure Summer Camp Edition. Yeah, again, that's like, in another world, unless you do some like weird narrative powers, that's one option. Also, if you're hearing that, that's me shuffling cards. This is just, I like shuffling cards. It's cathartic. Yeah, I think a lot of people, again, my big 3, my big, I think these are going to be the big ones right here. I think we're going to get horror stuff. I should say we're going to get subversive, I should say. Also, I should say there we go. Summer Camp PG-13 edition. I think those are going to be the 4 that we're going to get the most of. We're going to get horror stuff like, "Oh, I'm getting murdered by Jason." It's going to be Jason, the role-playing game. It's going to be subversive, as in like, oh, we're at a summer camp, but it's a summer camp for murder, or like something like that. Like that's what we have to do effectively. We're kind of subverting expectations because we need to subvert expectations. Or they're going to do like, it's an orc raiding summer during camp during summer. It's going to be shit like that. Like deliberately going out of your way to break the concept over your knee. Comfy, on the other hand, is going to be like, this is the fishing game. This is the, ooh, let's talk about cryptids. Ooh, like that's going to be like the really like comfy anime bullshit. leading to things like, here's the romance game of like doing exactly what you think people who do game jams do. That's going to be my guess. Because generally speaking, we have nothing to really go off of. Because I don't think a lot of people know about this, to be honest. Let's see. Let's do hashtag PocketQuest. Yeah, I have a strange feeling just like a lot of people don't know about this in particular. It's like, I'm being blocked here, like this is cool, you can join this, but then then it's immediately back to, hey, PocketQuest, this fucking little RPG thing. And so we aren't really getting much there. What are we gonna do? I mean, let's see. Do we have anybody in any of the other servers I'm in? What do they plan on doing, everybody? Let's see. Let's actually search PocketQuest. Okay, let's Google that one. No, let's spell quest right. Do they even have they even mentioned PocketQuest? No, like they haven't even mentioned fucking PocketQuest here, which is kind of surprising. Interesting. How many people are actually hopping on this? What's PocketQuest mean? PocketQuest is DriveThruRPG is actually hosting a game jam called PocketQuest. In PocketQuest, you have 20 pages. You need to make a rules light system, completely original rules light system with the theme of summer camp. And like here are the basic rules and everything you need. They handed out a bunch of free stuff. It's very pretty, very nice, and it's like, all right. And the big thing is like you can earn badges to like update your book to get things like, oh cool, I got, make a PocketQuest game for PocketQuest. That would be a bit too meta. Yeah, like I'm assuming this is like a game that you can fit in your pocket kind of thing. Which, see, if I wanted to feel really subversive, I really wanted to break some, become the postmodern game designer that I always knew I could be. What I would do is just make Yick the RPG video coming out tomorrow. I would probably do like, here's a LARP and here's like the entire idea, but I don't know how to write LARPs, which I have a feeling there's probably going to be a few of those because LARPs are weird. LARPs are weird. So right now what I'm doing is trying to cut down like just the basic idea. Like currently we're down to 3 ideas: Soviet Super Science, Battle Royale, Scooby-Doo Adventures. Those are the 3 main ones I feel relatively confident in. Soviet Super Science is cutting it fucking close. That is going to be a lot of very precise writing and very simple mechanics. Simply due to the fact that it's going to be like, that kind of folds into the supers thing a little bit. The powers aren't really going to be very well defined, but it's like you're all it's Psychonauts, so Young Pioneers edition. Battle Royale Summer Camp, I could probably, like, all you really need there is ideally all you need is like a very simple system. I can actually nick a little bit from what's its name? Battle Royale. No, Classroom Deathmatch. That's it. Classroom Deathmatch. Scooby-Doo Adventures, yeah, it's just Summer Camp Scooby-Doo Adventures Edition. Don't know what more you're looking for in that regard. Yeah, those are the kind of the things that I'm like I'm sitting on a bench, like looking at a woods exploration thing. Yeah, I guess that could fold into the battle royale thing because if I make this game simple enough. I'm leaning toward the battle royale thing. I'm kind of leaning toward the battle royale thing. I'm not 100% in it yet, but it's like there, and I'm gonna keep going back to it. My brain keeps drifting toward it. Because if I make the game itself tight enough, I could probably add in water balloon battle royale. Just make it as child friendly as possible. I could try to make it child friendly because like the thing is there's no requirements on like age rating. That's like one of the big things. There's no requirements regarding that. It's as long as it is related to summer camp, go however hardcore you want. Notepad becomes hopelessly addicted to Fortnite in his attempt to research. No, I'm not playing Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite. My friend keeps trying to get me to fucking play Fortnite. I don't get it. My boomer-like brain does not process that. Ever since I saw one child fucking like build a tower of wood in half a millisecond, I realized that maybe Fortnite isn't the game for me. Maybe this isn't for me. Their chief, and perhaps just maybe we should not play the Fortnite. Like, I would say there is. I think there is an answer. I think there. Let's see. I mean, Lord of the Fly, like it's Lord of the Flies, except your kids. Woo! Summer camp. Like I guess that has some value to it. Do I put it up to a poll? Maybe I should just put it up to a poll and just be like, hey, what do you what are the kiddos looking for? What's hip to the kids? Shut up, Ironside. It's 11:45. Cut me some slack here, brother. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, either like here's the thing. Like, this is, you can say all ages. Yeah, and the thing is, the fact that there's even like 5 days after announcement, there's like no talk of it, it's a little bit suspicious. Because again, most of what I'm seeing, and even just like bringing it up, like, what are you thinking right now? It's, so we can say this is like the all, like, okay, here's, yeah, basic thing, pro. This is all ages. So the basic idea is this is completely all ages. Everyone can do anything, and this is also a little bit more, let's say, open to situation, I should say. I.e., here's just a situation. You get to kind of choose where things are gonna go, if that makes sense. You can tell multiple stories in the Soviet Super Science Summer Camp, which is mostly due to, here's a situation like this kid has psychic powers, this kid's a robot, that kid's getting jacked up on super steroids, and you're put in a super weird summer camp. Go at it. And it's just more about using those things that are kind of developing, kind of not, to do a thing. You want to tell a more dramatic story? You can. If you want to tell a little bit more comedy focused, you can. The only issue is this is going to be incredibly tight writing. That's the big thing. This is going to be down to the fucking wire. Summer camp at the end of time. The summer camp at the end of time sounds like a fucking manga. I hate to break. That's just the Outer Worlds, Ethical. You can't just take the Outer Worlds. I mean, I'm curious. Like, Outer Wilds, is that what it's called? Or is it Outer Worlds? Let's do Outer Wilds, and that's it. So, Outer Wilds TTRPG. There's got to be one. There we go. Immediately, 2019, baby. There we go. Right. Yeah. Right. Up. Well, we're back on Reddit, everybody. Fuck. Microscope, lasers, and feelings. Oh. So check out one of the sci-fi PBTA games, Ryutama. Yeah, Ryutama would be a good one. What is a TTRPG? Yep. So, yeah, dude, like Outer Wilds, the game. All right, cool idea. However, can't really make it that a summer camp game. I've been to a few summer camps, and like, been to were all about tame activities or straight up camping. Power it with the apocalypse. With apocalypse. Fuck you. It's even like the thing is like summer camp is weird. What they should have done is like, even if they added like, they should have added another word, or they should have taken away a word. If you were to say the theme is camping, you can do quite a bit with that, being like, well, we're going on an adventure, and we're traveling somewhere, we're camping out somewhere, we're going somewhere else, or you have got a little bit of room there. If you said it's just summer, you can get a little bit more when it comes to, hey, it's during the summer. What is summer all about? It's kind of beginnings and endings. It's really fucking hot. You do fun summer activities, just kind of hanging out with your friends. Cool, we can do something with that. But if you do like, even if you add like another word, like summer camp, supernatural summer camp. Okay, we got a lot, very narrow scope. Well, we can work with that. Silly summer camp, we got that. Kids summer camp. Okay, it's explicitly about the kids. Cool, we can work with this. What would be another one that I can think of? Science summer camp, space summer camp. There's little things that you can work with if you just added another word. The fact that they did it's just summer camp, it's like, fuck. What do we do here? It's like they clearly, like, here's the thing, like we were discussing this earlier. They clearly have a theme in mind. Like it's like the little campsites, the little trees, little hill, little trail going all throughout here. There's a fucking bear, looks higher than a goddamn kite. Like, I think there was a need to write they know exactly what they're looking for. This is not, oh, well, we're doing a camp in the summer, wink. Like, I think they deliberately want a very particular thing. Highly militarized Girl Scout camp. I think I've nailed it down to these three. That's the big thing. And I had like a whole big ass list here of just like ideas. So like, let's see. Total Drama Island RPG. That exists somewhere, and you damn well know it. Like, so the Battle Royale one is, we can either make, like, I would say this is going to be graphic and uncomfortable. This is lore. Not everything can be 3d6. Now you guys are just wanting. You guys don't want a summer camp anymore. You just want to go on an island. This is not Island Adventures TTRPG. Damn it. One of these days when I have to rewrite Catastrophe, that's what I'll do. Like, let's say, then Battle Royale, but it's Total Drama Island is a summer camp. Summer camp for adults. See, if I had a little bit, if I wasn't entirely convinced that like who this was, I'd say summer camp for adults, where you just put a bunch of stupid morons in there and hope for the best. That would be my kind of game. So, however, we'll say strong focus with actually. So strong focus with minimal. There we go. Strong focus with minimal deviation. The problem with Battle Royale Summer Camp is that breaks theme. Actually, no, it's keeps theme, but is drastically not PG. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's not about the camp really. It's more about the situation at the camp. Like, we can't make just Dune. Dune is not a summer camp movie. Sorry, everybody. Dune is in fact the most authentic summer camp adventure available. So the Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Scooby-Doo Adventures is child friendly, but child friendly, and immediately recognizable. That is a big benefit as well. Walk without rhythm, do not wake the counselor. I'll have you know, all I see is Baron Harkonnen coming out in the goddamn summer counselor short shorts. Slam kicked. No, Baron Harkonnen, no! Harkonnen, please! Let's see, so one of the issues here is that immediately recognizable, kind of safe. And probably the biggest thing here is that small hyper focus small games, heavy GM investment. Yeah, so that's kind of, these are my three ideas right here: Soviet Super Science Summer Camp, Battle Royale Summer Camp, Scooby-Doo Adventure Summer Camp Edition. And I could probably go with other ideas, but it's like I would rather have like a London. Lord of the Flies reminded me of the Chronicles of Narnia, starting a similar premise of getting kids out of London during the Blitz. See, I actually really like I love Lord of the Flies. I love the book. I've always liked it. The one thing I always liked was the right at the very end. World has ended. Yeah, Apocalypse Summer Camp could work, but again, if I could have a little bit, I guess what we can do is, what we'll call it is, the end of summer camp. End of summer camp, you cannot bunk together. Just go make it full on ridiculous. Theme is ridiculous. And a bit silly Billy. Theme is ridiculous and a bit silly. Completely unfocused with actually strange, bizarre, and almost impossible to write. completely odd to actually write. And probably the weakest thing is stretching the theme. Yeah, there we go. This is what we're working. Again, if I had more pages to work with, I could have a little bit more ideas. And I think we could get a lot more out of, a lot more mileage, let's just say that. But the fact that we don't have that much is just some apish. I'm just making a stupid apocalypse reference. I just said the end of summer camp. It's kind of like the idea of like, oh, it's kind of like a post-apocalypse thing. I'm like, oh, you cannot bunk together. That's just a stupid, silly name for me, Ironside. But that would be a pretty much an apocalyptic. Everyone thinks this is fine, and we are in a summer camp. Do not look outside. There are monsters. That's why it's like it's a ridiculous and silly theme. Everyone's just LARPing that this fucking super thing is fine, that this camp is fine, and everything is okay. However, it is definitely not. Apocrypha was fucking shit, by the way. Everybody laugh at Ironside for thinking anything Fate has created is decent. Everybody laugh. You silly Billy. Go play Fate Granddaughter. Okay, let's... That's not... Ironside, that's not an answer. You can't say 0 is good. 0 kind of stands on itself because it's barely related to Fate. 0... No, you can't compare anything to 0. 0 was written by someone who actually knew what the hell they were doing slightly. Fate is a ridiculous franchise. You have to embrace the ridiculousness. If you use 0 as like the, yes, this is it, it does not work. You're going to be sorely disappointed by the rest. Junior Ibuchi, I believe. Junior Mech's, if I had enough room, that would be an immediate one. Immediate. But I only have 20 fucking pages. Yeah, Ironside, Junior Ibuchi did it, and Junior Ibuchi doesn't give a shit. He just wants to make, he's making the new Kamen Rider movie, Shin Kamen Rider. He made Shin Godzilla. You could do it in 20 pages. Can I do that in 20 pages? I like how the worst parts of 0 was how it had to lead into the next series. My brother in Christ, the worst parts of 0 is Fate. My brother in Christ. Like, it depends on how I'd want to do it. If I were doing Junior Mech piling summer camp adventures, it would have to be real tight. I think like the issue with that is I still need to actually make this. That's one of the big things. I need to make this, and I need to make it a presentable, sellable thing. That means I can't use any... I can't really use any artwork outside. What about that anime about girls in tanks? Girls und Panzer? Girls in tanks, you mean? Yeah, Girls und Panzer. I already wrote a Girls und Panzer game. It's called Iron Caskets. Go if you ever want a Girls und Panzer game, you go to Iron Caskets, Steel Glory. You scroll down to the very bottom, and Sencha Do rules are there. You have all the rules you need to play Girls und Panzer. Let's think. I mean, I wonder... Now, here's the cursed thing. Is I do have my little drawing notebook over here. And what I could do, I really wanted to do the Junior Mech pilot thing. I'll put it on the list. I'll throw it up for a poll for all of these. That's what I'll do. Oh, I hated that show too. You have zero taste then. Girls und Panzer is not a show, it is artwork in motion. What I could do is I could literally sketch out, like, I could literally sketch out some, like, mechs in like my little notebook and make the entire book as if like a kid is drawing in his notebook of all the mechs he has to pilot. It's not necessarily about like these are like the designs of anything. Like this is like a kid drawing quickly in his notebook of like what a mech looks like to him. However, I have zero artistic talent. I am fucking terrible at art. And to get that across would be difficult. Automon, my it literally registered you writing colored is not as incorrect. Twitch, please. Context. Twitch, please. There's context to words. Look at the second word. Partially, like, that could work. What I might do, see, here's the thing, what I might do is literally just go to my server or go to my friends being like, just sketch. Sketch. No, Ironside. No, I'm going to say no to that one. Because I know what you're doing. No. Reason. Held message for reason. Race, ethnicity, or religion. Allowed to post to continue in chat. This has nothing to do with... fine. If I see anything, Ironside... Manga with colored pages never looks right to me. That's why I don't actually like manhwa very much. The fucking the Korean stuff. I don't like the Korean comics. I always think they look really weird. But alright. I've got a few ideas. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it here for today. However, I'm gonna write in my friend has watched almost every single episode in One Piece in like 2 weeks. Don't talk to me about fucking One Piece. I've had to listen to him go through every single thing at once. Alright. I think I'm going to end it there. I have a few ideas now. I think this was very helpful. I think we got some good ideas in here. He has not read the manga. He has only watched the anime. All right. Okay. I'm going to call it here for today. I'm going to debate on this personally, and I might bring it up to a poll between everybody and see what everybody's thinking. Maybe we can suss out something, and I'm going to keep an eye out for what other people are doing. And maybe we can make some... Probably... I'm trying to think of what you would do in a Junior Mechs pilot summer camp. At that point, what I would do is... make it a very focused game about very small mech arena combat. There's actually a manga I would actually consult with it, but I can't give you I can't remember the name of it. It has a similar pitch, effectively. Except they're in school, I think. I think it's like a school. You make handicrafts with using your notepad. You're being a sussy baka right now. What do you mean? I don't know the name. I can't remember the name of it. I know exactly where to find it, though. Yeah, it's things like that. Like, if I could get the rules to be really... Like, the thing is, the rules would need to be real focused. And the rules would need to be, like, real... See, what I need to do is I would effectively need to... Actually, I do have a setting. Yeah, I do actually have. I have like 15 feet high. You joke, but I was thinking about that actually because fun fact: what I'm doing right now is I've been actually getting a campaign set up with my friends for a game I wrote called Metal Saviors. I've done a little bit on it on this channel actually. And the idea behind that is everything is about front mission sized, they're about 5 meters, so it'd be about 15 feet high, 15 feet tall, about roughly. Like they're not like massive like giga mechs or anything. Very, very tight, very front mission-esque. And I mentioned offhand in a single sentence that both of the factions do like want to train kids to be cav pilots, effectively, vertical armored cavalry pilots. So if I wanted to, I could probably implement some of that. That'd be a little bit janky, but I guess I can make it work. But yeah, no, I'll think on it. I will leave it there. I will debate among myself. I will say probably the proto-mech size. I would say out of all of these, like immediately, Battle Royale Summer Camp is pretty easy. I'm going to say this, like out of this raw ease, like ease of just like writing rules and stuff, Battle Royale Summer Camp #1. After that, probably the end of Summer Camp, you cannot bunk together. Into Junior Mech Pilot, then I would say Scooby-Doo Adventures. Then I would say the absolute hardest to write would be the Soviet Super Science Camp. This would be easy because you don't need many stats to actually make it work, or you don't really need that much to make it work, and most of the rules would boil down to things to make your life hell, effectively. Things are going wrong here. This would just be you just getting a bunch of stats. It would be like 95% like random random modifiers and tables and shit for this. It would be very tightly. You're making your character would be majority of the game, but it'd be a very simple character creation with the ID and with a combat system strapped on top of it and a basic exploration system. Scooby-Doo Adventure Summer Camp Edition shouldn't be difficult to write. It's just going to be about the pitch of it and to really sell the idea like this is a child-friendly super kids edition, which I've been meaning to actually write a game aimed at kids, so this might not be a terrible idea just for myself. Junior Mech Piloting, that's going to be difficult just because that is going to be me wanting to add more details. I want to add more stuff for mech stuff. Not anyone else. Me. I want to. And this one just was going to require a lot of exception cases. Like, that's kind of the issue there. Attack on Summer Camp. Yeah, that would be like end of summer camp. You can not bunk together. That would be like one of those ideas. But yeah, I'll call it there for tonight. Thank you all for watching. My name is Notepad, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be streaming tomorrow. Well, today, I guess, because it's Monday now. I'll be streaming on Monday. Tomorrow, 6/6. Today. Can't see the end of summer camp without the come sussy top. Da 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 da. I can't remember the lyrics. Da 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 da. Yeah, this is Notepad karaoke where I just poorly sing, like don't even sing the lyrics to songs. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be working on actually what it's going to be. I'm going to be I can't remember. I'm terrible with remembering lyrics. I'm horrible at remembering lyrics. Can never do it. Mind you, when I'm listening to the song, I'm jamming out. I can do that. That's fine. Remember the lyrics afterwards. I know meme lyrics. That's all I can remember. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to actually be working on Monster Girl Adventures. But we're going to be working on Monster Girl Adventures in a different way, which is to say, I'm going to have to make a decision tomorrow. I might do it on stream, I might not. I don't know how we're going to do it. But what we need to do tomorrow is we need to make the decision on what Monster Girl Adventures is going to be. That is the most important thing. We need to make a decision on that tomorrow. And is it going to be literally a stream of me sitting here and thinking? Yes. It is going to be a stream of me sitting here thinking. I might bring up a game just to help me think some more, just because I do not know what I want to do with MGA. I do not know. All I do know is that in its current state, it is incorrect. And there are 3 states of being which it can be to make it correct. But those are mutually exclusive. That's the biggest issue. Those are mutually exclusive. And, yeah. I will be there tomorrow if you feel like. Macho man. I gotta be a macho man. I can't recite "Be a Man" by Macho Man from memory, but can't remember the lyrics to "Happy Birthday." See, I used to say, if you want the one thing that I was always like disappointed in myself when I used to be able to. I used to memorize, like, I knew half the lyrics to fucking Weezer's Pink Triangle forever, because I fucking loved Weezer. I loved Weezer for a while. I don't know why I liked Weezer so much. It was just a phase where I was like, go Weezer. I don't know why. But I could sing like half of Pink Triangle perfect. I used to also be able to sing I have some songs from my choir days in school that I can remember. Like, I remember chunks of the lyrics for, it's 16 tons of number 9 gold, older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I'm 16 tons, and then you get another day older and deeper. I used to be able to do that. I know, like, a chunk of the U.S. Air Force anthem. We had to sing that a bunch. Yeah. Welcome to being the choir, one of the choir guys. I was in fucking jazz choir, mind you. The Air Force anthem. Yeah, we had to sing all of the anthems to the U.S. multiple times, because anytime a kid got put in ROTC, or anytime someone got, like, said they were going to go to the military, we would have to sing that particular branch of the military's anthem over and over again. And every year we would have to memorize and learn the fucking, usually it was the Air Force anthem. The Navy one is boring. The Army one is dull as bricks. The Air Force one comes out of fucking nowhere. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, off with one terrible roar. We live in, I think it's we live in fame, or we go down in flames. Nothing can beat the U.S. Air Force. There, I can't. Ethical gets it. Ethical fucking gets it. It comes out of nowhere. Yeah, okay, I'm done. No more karaoke tonight. I hope you know, Ethical. That song's gonna go through my head fucking all night now. God damn it. All right, I'm leaving. I am, as they say, away.